milestone for the company, we're extremely pleased to welcome KTMG to the SGX family and are confident that the company will add new opportunities and value to the market. Before we begin the ceremony, please join us in watching an introductory video showcasing the growth journey of our Catalist companies and their sponsors.
10 years ago, there wasn't any platform that could enable emerging companies to tap the capital markets. Our vision was to help these companies to be able to gain access to capital to help them to grow.
MM2 started in Malaysia, and they have a vision of being an international company.
When we first spoke to Mr. Ang, he has shared his plans for Jumbo Group. All he needs is a platform, which is what the Catalyst offering can offer him.
We now have companies from various jurisdictions besides Asia, and it cuts across many different sectors. We have emerging startups, we have well-known F&Bs, we have entertainment companies, we have property companies, and many more other sectors that are available on the Catalyst.
Catalyst companies have 3 times more liquidity. They have been able to raise money when they need it to support their growth plans.
We are very happy with the fact that we finally acquired Unusual, with a view to actually grow it into a regional player. In the course of doing so, obviously, again, the issue of raising funds came about, and that was how, when we started, we knew that Unusual should also take the path of going listing.
We've gone through a series of mechanisms that Catalyst has available for us. We started by issuing rights issues, followed by a series of rights placements, and culminated most recently where we brought a very significant strategic shareholder in the form of our Korean partner Cha.
The Catalyst is really designed for high-growth companies. And obviously Singapore Exchange and Singapore by extension has a very robust corporate governance. It offers a lot of attraction to investors because they are assured that companies here meet certain standards.
The Catalyst regime is fantastic. It is by far the most flexible board in Asia. The ability to control time to market is really critical because in a volatile market, right, a difference of 3 or 4 months is the difference between success and failure.
Well, I started off with my dad, with a group of friends, investing a restaurant, and they decided to expand. My dad approached me to ask me to join them. Catalyst provide you with flexibility, with the guidance of the sponsor to grow the company.
So I was in the midst of growing the business, and it's a 30-year-old business. I wanted to see if there are ways in which I can grow the business beyond the Malaysian shores. Being on the SGX Catalyst board, it has its benefits because you have the sponsors to handhold you throughout this process.
We have worked with many companies on their Catalyst IPOs, and we find it very meaningful, especially when we see them grow. We would like to continue to do more of this and hopefully support all the SMEs.
Catalyst is well positioned to be a relevant piece of the fundraising journey for fast-growing companies. Catalyst companies comprising local SMEs as well as regional growth enterprises have used the platform successfully to acquire growth capital when they need it and successfully grow their businesses of today.
Now, please also join us in watching a corporate video on KTMG.
Knit Textiles Manufacturing, or KTM. Founded by Mr. Lim Xiao Heng and his wife in 1988, KTM is an established contract manufacturer of knitted apparel specializing in nightwear, loungewear, casual wear, and plus-sized apparel. The history of the industry started in the early 1970s when Malaysia embarked on export-oriented industrialization. Over the years, the textile and apparel industry in Batu Pahat, Johor, Malaysia textile city of Malaysia. KTM is moving up the value chain by venturing into automation and computerized manufacturing while adopting a co-creation business model with international customers to further strengthen its competitiveness in the global market. Its first offshore factory, Moon Apparel, was set up in 2011 in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. In 2013, its second factory, Callisto Apparel, was set up to facilitate the expansion of the production capacity to meet increasing customer orders. As part of KTM's business expansion, a new fabric knitting, dyeing, finishing and printing production facility with an eco-friendly wastewater treatment system is expected to commence operations in Batu Pahat in 2019. The group has invested heavily in automation and computerized manufacturing, such as computer-aided design technology, fabric spreading, computerized automatic cutting, computerized hanging unit production system, design and deployment of template, automated button fastening, automated elastic cutting and joining, automated pocketing, automated pin tucking, as well as heat press and needle detection machinery. The group specializes in producing nightwear and loungewear for consumers of all ages. Today, KTM has approximately 1,900 employees across 3 facilities in Malaysia and Cambodia. Delivered millions of its apparel products to customers in the US, Europe and Canada. Moving ahead, KTM remains steadfast in its commitment to the highest standards of manufacturing, continually creating quality products and value for its customers.
We hope you enjoyed the video. Without further ado, it is now my pleasure to invite on stage Ms. Muhammad Nasir Ismail, Head of Equity Capital Markets of Singapore Exchange, to address us. Nasir, please.
Mr. Lim Xiao Heng, Executive Chairman, KTMG Limited. Mr. Damien Lim, Executive Director and CEO, KTMG Limited. Board members, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to all. Our heartiest congratulations to KTMG on your successful listing on Catalist today. It marks an important and memorable milestone for your company, and we are delighted to celebrate this day with you. Now, we have heard a little bit about KTMG's history in the corporate video, but let me recap it for you again. Back in 1988, Mr. and Mrs. Lim Xiao Heng set up an apparel manufacturing factory in a small shop in Batu Pahat, Johor, Malaysia. Under their leadership, the company expanded its markets and operations over the years, even amid periods of challenging times, such as the Asian financial crisis in 1998. Now, when the younger Mr. Lim, this is Damien, joined the company, he brought with him new ideas and shifted away from the traditional business models of manufacturing apparels. Fast forward to today, what you have is a company that is bigger and better with enhanced products and services. KTMG represents many of Asia's family businesses, companies who have ambitions to grow overseas in a sustainable manner, while ensuring good governance and leaving a legacy for future generations. SGX looks forward to support KPMG in your new chapter of growth and as you take yourself to the next level and leap forward. Now, in a few minutes when the gong strikes, you will join our SGX Catalist family of 217 companies with a combined market capitalization of about $10 billion. You will also have a new group of stakeholders, and these are your shareholders and potential investors. Now, in that, we encourage you to actively engage your stakeholders and cultivate good investor relation practices, as well as maintain good corporate governance habits. It will stand you in good stead when you go back to the market for your various corporate actions. Today's IPO is just the beginning. After you are listed, things remain as important for you, and we will continue to grow with you and support you by providing you with our various investor groups and stakeholders through our outreach initiatives and investor education programs. Now, in closing, I would like again to congratulate KTMG Limited on your listing and wish you every success in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Hello, a bit exciting now. Thank you, Mr. Muhammad Nasir Ismail, Head of Equity Market, Singapore Exchange, and my fellow directors, distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. And on behalf of KTMG Limited, thank you for joining us to celebrate the KTMG debut in SGX Catalyst today. I'm honored and privileged to share with all of you that this exciting new phase and significant milestone of our company history. Like Mr. Nasir has been recapped a while, we founded 30 years ago by the Executive Chairman, Mr. Lim Xiao Heng, which is my father, has steadily grown from strength to strength. The company started in 1988 as a small short lot production, and today we have 35 productions lines in 3 facilities and 1 in Batu Pahat, which is currently where our headquarters is located, and 2 in Cambodia. And throughout the years, KTMG has established a good track record and strong business relationship with any customer, with all our customers in Europe, US, and Canada. In fact, we have won several excellent awards from our customers over the years. But we are not resting on our laurels. We have recently set up a new fabric dyeing facility in Malaysia with the purpose of expanding the business upstream into the knitting, dyeing, finishing, and printing of fabrics. By expanding upstream, we will have better control over the quality and supply of our raw materials. And KTMG will also develop into a vertically integrated textile and apparel manufacturer. And that is competitive in the international sourcing market today. Cooked with our own unique co-creation business model, which allows us to work closely with the customer on the product initiative and development process. And KTMG is able to offer customers a one-stop value-added platform by giving them the right product at the right time at the right cost. And going forward, we believe that our upstream expansion, along with our co-creation business model and our strong experience in textile and apparel manufacturing, will position KTMG positively in the global marketplace. We are grateful for the opportunity to list in the SGX Catalyst today. And being a listed company, allow us a better access to the capital market, and enable us to better position ourselves for a stronger growth. As we celebrate our first day of trading in SGX today, I would like to take this opportunity to convey our sincere gratitude to all we have made this possible. In particular, I would like to express our appreciation to our management team and the staff for hard working over the past few months. Without your dedications and the hard work, we would not have been able to progress so far. I would like to thank our business partner here, our customers, our bankers for continuing supporting us along the way. And finally, our deepest appreciation goes out to the official at Singapore Stock Exchange, our financial advisor sponsor, SSC Capital, as well as other advisors and professionals for their guidance throughout our RTO exercise. And our achievement today would not have been possible without all of you. And we look forward to continue working with all of you to take KTMG to the greatest height. Thank you.
Offer our warmest congratulations and well wishes to KTMG in the form of a traditional lion dance performance. This lion dance performance is performed at many auspicious occasions and is believed to bring good luck and prosperity to everyone. Let us now welcome the pair of auspicious lions, please. We will now proceed with the gift exchange ceremony. May I invite Nasir and Mr. Damien Lim to step in front of the gong for the gift exchange, please. Mr. Damien Lim, can you please step in front of the gong for the gift exchange? SGX is presenting a Bull and Bear memento commissioned by Chong Fa Cheong, one of Singapore's pioneer sculptors. Symbolizing the Singapore Exchange, the Bull and Bear represents the dynamic interplay of opposite forces. In return, KTMG is presenting SGX with a special edition soccer jersey, bearing the group's acronym and stock code. Thank you, Nasir and Mr. Lim. We will now proceed with the group photo taking. VIPs on stage, please step in front of the gong for a group photo. You may remain on stage for a group photo. Thank you. VIPs, please remain on stage while we call on the management team of KTMG for a group photo. Management team of KTMG, please join us on the stage for a group photo. Thank you. VIPs and management team, please remain on stage while we call on the staff of KTMG to join us for a group photo. All staff of KTMG, please join in for some group photos. Staff of KTMG, please join in for some group photos. Okay, we will proceed with the next group. Please remain on stage while we invite the professionals who have helped make this listing possible for a group photo. May we now have representatives from SEC Thank you, everyone. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of this afternoon ceremony. Once again, please join me in congratulating KTMG on their successful listing on SGX. Thank you for your presence here with us today, and I wish you all a very pleasant day ahead.